Oftentimes, clients are confused between Medicare and Medicaid, and sometimes they use those words either interchangeably or inaccurately. It's really important to understand the difference because when you're looking at what benefits someone is entitled to or what they need to plan for next, there are huge differences between the two programs. So let's start with Medicare, the traditional kind of Medicare, not some of the separate programs, but the one we're most familiar with. When someone turns 65 in this country, they are eligible for Medicare, meaning that is now their insurance plan, their medical insurance plan for doctor bills, for prescriptions, for hospital stays, and those kinds of bills. There are supplements available for prescription drugs. There are supplements available that help pay the copay costs, but essentially Medicare is health insurance for seniors, and it has limits. For example, it will only pay for 100 days in a skilled nursing facility or up to 90 days in a hospital. After that, the person is on their own. The problem there is, of course, those bills would be extraordinarily high. So that's where Medicaid comes in. Again, different programs under Medicaid, but for now, I'm just going to be talking about the Medicaid that you apply for to help pay for long-term care when the Medicare benefit ends. This is a needs-based program. We have several videos and lots of information on the site about how you obtain Medicaid benefits. But just suffice to say that when Medicare ends, you really may need to be considering a Medicaid application to pay for continued long-term care, whether that's care in the home, whether that's care in assisted living, or whether that's care at skilled nursing. Medicare will stop paying at some point, and you will need to find an alternate way to pay. Otherwise, you'll have to private pay, and we all know that kind of cost, that can really bankrupt a family. So it's really important to understand that Medicaid, from this perspective, is the long-term care program that picks up after Medicare ends, but you have to apply for it and you have to become financially eligible for it, which again is what elder law attorneys help people plan for. Please also keep in mind that it is a long process sometimes to get all the paperwork involved for a Medicaid application. And so it's really important. There are certain advantages you'll have if you start Medicaid planning in advance. So know that God forbid someone ever winds up in rehab after a slip and fall, at some point Medicare is going to stop paying and you need to make plans for how you're going to pay for continued care after that.